Everybody, welcome to Lessons with Troy. Well, this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, at least when I'm recording this, and I wanted to teach the song Taps. That's what I just played. You often hear that played on the bugle, and it's a really good one to teach pick blocking and also to teach understanding playing a melody just straight out of the chord, kind of an arpeggio, right? So I'm in open D tuning, D, A, D, F sharp, A, D, from your thickest to your thinnest string. And there's a couple ways I wanted to show this. The first way would be on your second and your first string. That's what I just played. The second way would be on your lower strings, just totally doing just your open strings, right? Sounds like this. I won't go ahead and play it, but this is a great one in both ways of playing it to show you pick blocking in open D tuning, especially if you got a lap steel with benders and your hands are on the benders and you're not coming up and muting with the heel of your hand, also called palm blocking or palm muting. So this first way is now what I'm going to do too is I don't want these lower strings ringing out. So you might see my left hand coming back like this and my ring finger just kind of coming and muting strings 4 through 6 there, because I'm really only playing on strings 2 and 1. Right? Okay, so it starts off with an open second string, and let's talk about these notes of the chord too that you're playing. So, or the notes of the key. So this is an A note. That's the fifth of our chord. And then we go to the root, which is open first string. And then when you play 4th fret, that's the F sharp note. That's the major third. And when you play 7th fret, that's the 5th. That's the A note. So we got A, D, F sharp, A. 5th, that's the note that it starts on. And then the root, major third, and 5th. And those are the only notes in the song there. So it goes like this. Twice on your open second string. To an open first, an open second, open first, 4th fret. Just some nice vibrato, just kind of slow. Now, the way I do vibratos, I have a little bit of space between my middle finger and my ring finger on my left hand, and I'm just moving that back and forth. Now, you might find when you play on the F sharp that your bar, to get it in tune, it might be a little bit behind the fret, right? Okay, so let's play it again from the start. Second string, twice, open first, then 2, string 1, 4th fret, then string 1 open. Then you keep going back and forth between this. Right? Okay, I think you do that about 3 times. And then you go open first, 4th fret. Now I'm just going to slide because I want to connect those 2 notes, 4th fret to 7th fret. Some nice vibrato on that 7th fret. 4, O, open second string. Like that. Now you'll notice too what I'm doing with the pick blocking, right? When I play that first string, my thumb comes down to mute out what I played on my second string. Let's check it out. See how I do that? Touch that. Now, when I touch the first string, what you're going to see is my ring finger mute out that a lot of times before my pick touches, because you get that when you just do pick blocking, but when you touch it with your ring, it kind of mutes out before it does that, and it's a very much more quiet of a mute, right? Right. So the other way I wanted to show you would be using basically all your open strings from your A to your A, because remember this one is from A here to your A on 7th fret, right, as a D or D major chord arpeggio. right? But it starts on that A note, the fifth of our chord. So let's start here. And now this whole thing is going to be open. So I'm not doing anything with my bar if I do it this way. But I want to show you another way to pick block. So we got A. Now notice when I pluck with my index, my thumb comes back down to my fifth string to mute it out, right? Now when I do that, right, there's thumb, index, middle finger. And that's one way that I block is with my thumb, or pick block, that is. So I do that thumb, index, middle. And my thumb comes up to mute out what my index just played. Now you're going to shift positions to your fourth, third, and second, and then you go. Same thing though. I go thumb, index, middle, and watch real slow. Watch my thumb here. Thumb, block. Right, so my thumb, if you just watch my thumb, watch how it mutes. Thumb, mute, mute. So we have. Now shift positions of strings 4, 3, and 2. Now, when I come back down, I'm going to go 3, 4, 5, and I just do that with my thumb. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Right? And then 5, 5, 4. And I'm saying the string names. They're not the intervals of the chord. Right? But that's the picking part I really want you to focus on is pick, mute, mute. And I find you could do it like this, and I'm sure the pedal steel people will be all over me because they're all about muting with this index like this. Right? And then when they go, right, so when they would pick with their middle, their index would come down to mute out. Now, why I don't like doing that so much, first off, I get a lot of noise like that. With a plastic pick, you don't get as much noise on the string when you mute it out. Right? That's kind of why I like using my thumb on that. And also, a lot of times when I pick with my middle, my index might come down a bit. It's something I need to practice, honestly, because it kind of touches that a little bit and goes in a little bit too deep. So something I need to work on. But you can just take that one part of taps and you can try a couple different ways to mute with the thumb, right? Or with the index. Talking about this fourth string here, how you want to mute it out. But you can hear that I don't like that as much as bringing my thumb up to mute it out. And then shift to 4, 3, 2. Then bring the thumb down. And you could play that in whatever key using those strings. It'd be, you could play it in the key of G. F. But watch the thumb mute. See how it comes down to mute? Shift. Thumb mute. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Now when I play going down, descending with my thumb, how's that? Thumb, 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 right, thumb, thumb. These fingers kind of follow my thumb, right? Now there, when I mute, sometimes I'll do that too. as I'm coming down with my thumb, my ring finger is kind of just going in between the strings like that to mute. That's another technique. Because these are great to mute because they're so quiet compared to picks. So a lot of times if I really want a quiet mute or inadvertently, I'll just do that. And you can mute out 2 strings too just by pushing your ring and pinky in between the strings like that. Now, the other way that you could do it is you could do it all on one string, right? So let's find what those notes would be. We got A here, we got D 5th fret, and we've got F sharp 9th fret. So those are our notes, right? Oop. 5th fret is D. O. Just slide it up to 9th fret from 5th fret. Then you do that A way up here on your 12th fret. So that would be all on one string. Once again, those notes would be open, 5th fret, 9th fret, and 12th fret. A D major chord arpeggiated from the 5th of the chord to the 5th of the chord. A, D, F sharp, A. So on that particular one, when I play it like that, I'm really more focused on the vibrato too. And I'm just playing the whole thing with my middle finger on that 2nd string. And my ring and pinky are back here on my lower strings, trying to meet them out. See the vibrato there? Now you could, if you wanted to, take your hands off the benders and play more up here. You give it a little bit softer tone. I actually kind of like that tone better. See how I touch that string with my ring finger? Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that lesson, and hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we will see you on the next lesson, guys. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.